What's happening, my YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. Long-awaited pheromone video. Here we go. What we got here? We got LoveBoat. This is a very interesting molecule, okay? I'm sorry, it's not a molecule, it's a blend. So, this one, Steve-O actually released this many years ago. This has been out for many years. It used to go under the name XS111, I believe. They have renamed it to LoveBoat as an official pheromone blend molecule. So now it's on their daily lineup of things you can buy straight off the store. It's not a tester, or it's not an experimental mix anymore, so to speak. I'm glad I got this one. This is actually my second 30 milliliter bottle. As you can see, this is my second 30 ml, and I've probably used 5 to 7 milliliters of this. It's a pretty interesting one, but the word LoveBoat, the name LoveBoat is a little bit misleading, if I may say so myself. It's misleading to me, let me put it that way. When I read the word LoveBoat, I'm assuming something like major attraction, I'm assuming comfort, I'm assuming just like overall bliss vibes with the girl and, you know, being rocked on a dream boat, whereas it's actually a love boat. That's the kind of vision that name gives to me, right? What I've actually discovered is it doesn't really have that much attractive properties, for myself anyway. I have read reports. Many people actually say that they have experienced attraction results from this pheromone. For me, mostly, it's all about high energy. High energy and upbeat, energetic, those adjectives along those lines of words is how I would describe this molecule, this blend, I should say. It has something called Androsterone Sulfate in it. That's a pretty common molecule. It's a very common molecule in pheromone compounds these days. A lot of brands use it, a lot of companies use it in their products. It's actually supposedly one of the major components of instant shine. I don't think anybody has a positive 100% confirmation that androsterone sulfate is in it, but a lot of people have their suspicions that androsterone sulfate is the main compound in that blend. Instant Shine by Androtics Direct, I should add. I haven't purchased an Androtics Direct product in many years. I'll tell you this, and I don't want to say anything else about it. They helped me get into the pheromone market. I spent like $600 with them on a bunch of different stuff. Their scent smells amazing, but honestly, I would not go out of my way to buy Instant Shine again. Even though I like it a lot, the smell is phenomenal. It's a little expensive for me. It's a little expensive for my tastes. Even though it's worth it, I probably won't buy it. I'm going to stick to Pheromone XS blends. And you already know, because I only make videos on Pheromone XS, because I am a complete fanboy. But this is probably what I would consider the closest XS alternative to Instant Shine if you were looking for something like that. So if you are looking for something like that, maybe this might help you, but its usage is very similar. The way that you use it, like as a complement to many other blends, but it actually works much differently. It has more molecules in it than just androsterone sulfate. And I'm going to pause this video real quick, and it's going to start right back up in a second. I'm going to read what other compounds it has. So it has DHEA and Pregnenolone. These three compounds, androsterone sulfate, DHEA, and Pregnenolone, in that ratio, or in that order, in greatest concentration to least concentration. All three of those molecules are energetic. All three of those molecules are go, like shining presence all over the place type. Yeah, I'm a little exaggerative, but you get the gist that I'm trying to make. It's not an attraction. None of those compounds that I just listed have a attraction effect on either the same sex or the opposite sex. It doesn't work like that, in my opinion. It gives you a very vibrant aura. Like, you can see how lit up I am by the light that I have on the camera, on the tripod. Imagine that's what the effect that LoveBoat is doing to you. And that's how people are perceiving you. Like, there's this big light on you, that you are this big bright light of joy and happiness and euphoria, because those are the things that those three compounds do. And in the ratio that this is actually in, that it's actually in this blend, it's a pretty positive. It's a way to steer your aura in the positive direction. When I was saying earlier, this is very versatile, just like Instant Shine. I'm totally serious. Like, I've used this with almost every single pheromone compound that I have. I've even used it with Bliss. So I wore 1 shot of this, LoveBoat, and then 1 shot of Bliss. Worked well. I used 1 shot of LoveBoat, and then 2 shots of Vibe. Not really the greatest idea. Me and my female friend, we both wear the same combination when we went out to a concert, Getter concert in Dallas. So we both wore 1 shot of LoveBoat and 1 shot of Bliss. And we went to the concert. It was alright. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time there. I enjoyed my time with my wonderful friend. But I almost felt a little anxious the whole time. I didn't necessarily feel amazing. I didn't necessarily feel incredible. I didn't necessarily feel like I had a nice aura on me. So that's probably one of the few combinations that I have not had that great of an experience with when it comes to this. But I've used it with Ascend, and it really tempers the alphaness. I don't know why I'm squaring up with you guys. It really tempers the status a little bit. So while it does kind of knock me down a couple notches on the status pole, it's not always a bad thing. It could be a good thing in the case that you don't want to come off as too standoffish. Whereas Ascend actually has a really good way of bringing about the alpha status personality. LoveBoat does temper it if it's a little overbearing, if at all. Another way to use it is with Exist. Pronounced it, as they say on their website. Exist is a perfect boyfriend vibe. I made a few videos about that. It is a great molecule. It is a great blend. I keep calling them molecules when they're actually blends. Forgive me. So, in combination with Exist, it makes you shine even more. But in my experience and in my opinion, Exist doesn't need anything additional to help it. It's an incredible product, standalone. And Steve-O did an amazing job, and he's known for that product. Like, Exist doesn't need anything else. But if you choose, you can use LoveBoat with it. Here's another thing. I haven't actually experimented with any of my friends that are female and have them try LoveBoat in combination, but I did buy my mother a whole 30 milliliter bottle of this LoveBoat stuff. I gave it to her and I let her use it, and she used it very well. She used it solo. I didn't give her anything else to try it with. She used the crap out of this. She used the whole 30 milliliter bottle in like 2-3 months, I think. She was using it every day. She owns a business, so she would wear it in front of her customers, and she was telling me how the customers are loving her when she wears it. So she fell in love. She's a pheromone enthusiast too. You know, if you know me in real life, I'll probably make you into an enthusiast of everything of mine. Whoop, there goes a light. You guys are gonna have to deal with that. I'm not making a whole new video just because of that. Yeah, so if you're in my reality, if you are in my day-to-day life, I will probably turn you into an enthusiast of things that I like magic, pheromones, subliminals, things of that nature, 8th house stuff. I've digressed so much so far. So let's get back to this. LoveBoat. What else can it be used with? Ladies, please give me your thoughts. Please give me your experiences. Please give me your perspective. What can you use it with? What have you used it with? What do you plan on using it with? I know that it works very well because my mother says it worked very well on her. And I've read a couple posts and a couple threads by people on Truth and on the Discover XS forum, specifically from a wonderful female member named Nutrix. She used it, and she said that she went places and she got free stuff because she was wearing this. She was wondering, what's the catch? But there was none, according to her post. I thought that was really neat, because that's usually something that happens when somebody finds you attractive. They give you free stuff. They almost want to bow down to you in a way, or they want to like accept and acknowledge that your presence is higher on the status, or maybe they want to appease you for some reason. That's usually the reason that somebody gives you free stuff. So who knows? There's probably many different ways to use this, and I just haven't discovered them all. What I do, I spray it right here. This is a social pheromone, and almost all social pheromones, if I'm planning to use it, I hit my wrist. I hit my wrist, maybe one on this arm. So I'll give you an example of how I use it. So what that did, I don't know if you could see it in the light. Let me try to dim it down a little bit. Now you can't really see the reflection of it. Anyway, so what I was saying is I spray it downwards. Let's try it on this arm, and I'll show you how I do it. So what that does is it gives you more surface area. I never rub it really, because with the sprays, once you start rubbing it, you start messing with it. But since it's a social pheromone, and I talk a lot with my hands, in case you haven't noticed, I talk a lot with my hands. So when I'm moving my hand this way, the air is going in that direction towards the person. And if I'm on the receiving end, that pheromone cloud is going to hit me. That's the beauty of spraying it on your hand. Whereas other pheromones, I spray it right here. Almost always spray it right here. I'm feeling a little energetic just because of that one little spray that I just did, 2 sprays. And that is actually the ratio that I use them at, 2 sprays. Alright guys, that's all from me. I have talked a lot, messed up, walked over my power cable for this little light deal, so I apologize you guys got a janky ass video, but I appreciate you for watching it this far, if you've made it this far. Much appreciation to all you guys who are watching my channel, who have subscribed, and very much thank you for all of those who say that you love what I put out, because that makes me so happy and gives me more reason to put more videos out. I almost didn't make a YouTube video, but I just read a comment earlier from someone asking me, hey, when's your next pheromone video? Do more pheromone videos. So, here it is, guys. Have a good one. Take care from wherever you are.